three. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. Yo, smooth, smooth. We out here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a blessed day. I am here at Waretowear with my brother Nick. By the way, you know what I'm saying? Oh, got the hands. Oh, nah, keep that in there. And, we're going to ask some questions about fashion and the term bootleg in itself. So great to have you, man. This is a blessing. This is about to be extraordinary. I know you're going to have like the dopest info to give. And y'all stay tuned. The gems is going to be dropped. I'm telling you. So first question.
Sure.
First question is bootleg fashion. It blurs the line between creativity and imagination. What's your take on it? What's your take on it in today's culture?
I think it's kind of an essential part of fashion. Like you can't have fashion without being referential to something else that's already happened.
Yeah. Right. Wow. I mean, what's crazy about that, because what they say, Picasso said it best about artists recycle other artists or something like that.
Something like that.
But they imitate other artists. That's what it was. Something like that.
Imitation. Life imitates art.
Yes.
Art imitates life. It's just like a never-ending cycle of things ripping off everything else.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like new things emerge from something that people see. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Yeah.
So streetwear right now is heavy on logos, the collabs, nostalgia. How do you see that influencing what people want in vintage clothes right now?
What I see is a lot of people taking the ideas of, high-end fashion, taking their own spin on it.
Yeah.
Doing like collabs, doing things that kind of introduce nostalgia. They introduce something that's not necessarily something that either brand would normally do.
Right.
Sort of like, the Puma Ferrari collaboration. You wouldn't necessarily think a car company and a sportswear company would be, as intertwined as they are.
Yeah.
But when I have pieces like that one corduroy jumpsuit back there,
which I need to get,
it's really cool.
It's really cool. For real, it's my size.
I kind of try and bring out other pieces that are similar to it, so that people may not want to pay the full race suit price.
Yes.
They can find something similar, something that's a little bit less expensive, something that's actually like true vintage.
Yes.
Something inspired by something that's new.
Yeah.
So bringing back old stuff that looks like new stuff. That's kind of where I'm at.
Right. Yeah,
Keeping it full circle.
Keeping it full circle, man. Come on, man. Yo, that's crazy. I've been hearing full circle all week, by the way. Like, that is like, yo, everything's full circle. Miss McGeorge. Shout out Miss McGeorge.
Miss McGeorge.
We love you. Shout out Miss Mama G Money. She said the same thing. She's like, everything's just full circle. I'm like, I just keep hearing that. Full circle. This is beautiful. Cut. So now we're here in the men's section, just to give y'all like somebody of a brief tour. You know what I'm saying? It's so much gear, so much just fine clothing. You know what I'm saying? For real. And this is actually one of the pieces that we actually just was talking about. Definitely Puma and Ferrari. Yes, man. Yes, and with the hat as well. The combination is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. Yes. And we're still hitting you with the questions.
Yep.
So, question 3: what got you into wanting to resell, and what fuels your passion behind it?
The thing that got me into reselling, I started out working at Marshall's.
Yeah.
I got to see firsthand just what people were after, what they were buying.
Yeah.
What things originally retailed for, what they were buying them for. There's like some money to be made on like in between the clearance and full retail prices.
Right.
I started to kind of pick up on what brands were quality, what brands were actually worth the price.
Yeah.
And started going out and thrifting, because the prices in thrift stores were a lot better than at Marshall's.
Yeah.
Let's not even.
Yeah. You can't compare.
Right. That kind of grew to an online business, and then that just kept growing and growing.
Yeah.
And eventually I had so much stuff that I needed to open my own store. And so it's not quite an outlet. It's more just like, it's still curated. It's still very, quality focused.
Right. Yeah, I mean quality.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, for real, yo. And from your perspective, what makes vintage fashion more relevant than ever today in like the fast global market? So, for example, like I know you do resale. Um, People nowadays are looking for that look, and your the shop itself, it defines that. I mean, it's new, and then it's also bringing back the old school.
Right.
So from your perspective, yeah, what makes vintage fashion more relevant than ever today?
Like I said before, I
Hmm.
feel like all trends are cyclical. Like
Yeah,
everything that's old is new again. Everything that's new is just old stuff brought back to life.
yeah,
That's why there's such a big resurgence of like Y2K trends, like the low-rise jeans, the juicy couture tracksuits.
yeah. Oh,
Those are
right,
really
right, right,
trendy with
right.
people right now. So
Yeah,
everything old is everything that's new.
yeah,
So trying to fuse the two, so you can see like a brand new Puma corduroy Ferrari race suit,
yeah,
and then you compare it with, or find a suitable alternative, which is like true vintage, like corduroy pants from the 90s, like something like this.
ooh, yeah. Come on,
Not quite the same, but
right.
they're still premium. They're still
They're
good
definitely
quality.
premium, 100%. The quality is there.
Yeah, it's not something that you can't find this quality in a lot of new brands anymore.
Right. No, for real. Everything's plastic.
Right.
For real.
Everything ends up being just, it's more of a race to market.
Yeah.
See how fast you can get new products out. So there's no quality, there's no craftsmanship, there's no pride in what they're making. It's just, let's get it out and let's get it sold.
Yes.
So
Yes. No,
keeping
that's
people
facts.
aware of like, there is good quality stuff that's already made. You don't need to go buy a $6 pair of pants from Shein.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Come on. And then they shrink up anyway.
Right.
So yeah, no, man, you want great quality, and like, that's what everybody looking for nowadays too. They're looking for
Mm-hmm.
something that's gonna last them, but then also have that look that they're looking for.
Right.
And yeah, the shop definitely defines that for sure.
Yeah, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of things you can do to style something old in new ways. Like you can
Yeah.
always, figure out how to take something in, alter
Mm.
it to fit your body,
Yeah.
something like that. It takes something that already exists. There's not a demand for a new product.
Yes. Yeah. Come on, man. These things is perfect, man. All right, we're gonna switch into this. So now we are here in the shoe section. Most of these shoes are premium, off the radar, like for real, like the shoes like you see that you have to like type to find. Like I wanted to show you a quick example. Maybe like these Doc Martens here. Like definitely one of my favorites. I wish I was a size 10. So hey, if somebody lucky, they can come get that. You know what I'm saying? Like I like those a lot. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see these. These are
Polo
Polo
Sports,
Sports. Oh my. Yo, yes.
right?
Come on by. Which I got the jacket from Wear to Wear.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. No, this is perfect. This is perfect, man. Like, come on through. But all right. So my question is, look, I gotta look at my question. My question is actually, this is one that came off the top. Could you describe your process when you're curating the store and creating like just a unique vibe? Like, how's the process? Like, what you do? Like, you know?
Right. So
Yeah.
what I look for in terms of like vintage stuff, it's got to be good quality stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff that was obviously well cared for, stuff that was, there's pride in the craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Stuff like vintage Coach bags that I have a whole wall of over there.
Right.
Those were made to last. They weren't made to just disintegrate in a year, or they weren't made to be trendy. They were made to just be seasonless, be timeless, just, be passed down from generation to
Right.
generation.
Yeah.
If it's not something like that, what I look for is something that is unusual but still quality.
Mm-hmm.
Something either really bright, something really colorful, something like a collaboration you don't expect, like
Yes.
Puma and the Dexter's Laboratory
Right.
pants that I've got somewhere.
Come on, y'all. If y'all don't know that, I didn't even know that until I talked to Nick. Nick put me on. Like, I was like, whoa, hold on. Yes.
Yeah.
Puma and Dexter Laboratory got it.
It's like LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
He's a big fan of like anything nostalgic, so he kind of fuses a lot of that together.
Yeah.
Fire. If it's not any of those, it's got to be, something that. Where was I? It's like either something old and quality, something new and like interesting, or some mix of the two.
Yeah.
So it's like it could be adjacent to something. It could be something that's currently trendy, that's vintage, something like the Juicy Couture tracksuits or low-rise jeans. There's push towards Western wear right now.
Right,
So, like,
exactly.
cowboy
Right.
boots,
Yeah.
something.
Cowboys. I'm trying to get on that wave. Yes. It's definitely
Beyonce's
trendy.
Cowboy Carter. She just
Yeah,
started
yeah,
a tour.
yeah.
So those boots up
Crazy.
there, those bright pink cowboy boots.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
That's
that
perfect.
And like a denim jumpsuit.
That's on point. I ain't gonna hold you. That's straight up like Y2K right there.
Right.
Like straight up.
It combines a lot of different things.
Yes.
And so that's kind of what I have here. I combine a lot of different aesthetics so that there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot that anybody can come in on the street and find something that fits their lifestyle, something that fits their aesthetic.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yo, man, look, and that's no lie. Like, man, you walk in, like it's memory lane. Like, you really like, even though it's current, a few things are current, but the style of it is nostalgic. It brings that aura, that thing that we all looking for, because we all really looking for that, man. We all looking for that look. Either you're a '90s type person or Y2K or
even like '60s. I've got
even
really
'60s, '70s,
like florals,
some
bell bottoms.
Yo, come on. Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, for real. And last question, where do you see vintage clothing and the resale scene heading into the next 3 to 5 years?
I mean, even for the foreseeable future, with the tariffs hitting and shipments being stopped from overseas, it's like there's not going to be as many new clothes coming to the U.S.
Yes.
So vintage and secondhand are going to be even bigger than in the foreseeable future than they ever were before.
Come on.
I also feel like people are getting tired of stuff that you wash once and it's dead.
Yes.
So being able to come to a store like mine and finding something that's already been around for 30 years with wear and love and, distressing intentionally or unintentionally. It's like finding something like that, it's going to last you forever. It's going to last at least as long as it's already existed.
Yeah.
And not to toot my own horn, but my pricing is also pretty fair compared to what you'd buy even on like Shein or Temu.
Very fair. Very fair. For real.
I do see it continuing to go even bigger than it already is.
Yes.
I would love to see even more vintage and secondhand stores pop up around Rochester. Yeah, that was one of the reasons I even opened mine, is there isn't as many as there are anywhere else in the world.
Yes.
Like Buffalo has them on every other block, it feels like. Philadelphia's there, you can't go a block without passing 3.
Yeah, come on, man. Rochester, man. I think one thing about Rochester is like it's a lot of like creativity and like a lot of like things that are like now I feel like now taking place. Shout out to the fashion Rochester Fashion Runway. That's coming up. It's Fashion Week. That's also coming up too. But like at the same time, like there is a lack of innovation when it comes down to creating establishments. And we're so stuck on like kind of doing things individually, but when we don't come together on a collaborative tip to make things to big in things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We're all just stuck in our own mindsets and how we expect things to be.
Yes.
And it's all just copy pasted from whatever we see on Instagram or TikTok. There's not really as much creativity as there should be.
Yes, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a good answer too. Yeah, man. But all right. Yo, man, this was perfect, man. This, all the questions, the gems in this whole thing, man. Y'all can catch us on YouTube, Najaykashawn TV. Smooth doing this thing behind the camera as usual. You know what I mean? It was a pleasure.
Pleasure, mine.
Yo, man, and it was dope, man. Please come by the store. This is like literally, honestly, when I came in, this is literally my favorite store here in the Rock. Like they got nothing but heat. Like if you don't know, now you know, for real. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
Got the Jeremy Scott Adidas collab. Little track jackets with a little underwire. Got the pink and the neon yellow.
Oh my gosh. What? You getting me excited. I got my camera. I'm over here yelling on the mic.
Let's see. Let's go this way. We've got Comme des Garçons, Junior Watanabe, the parachute jacket from Spring Summer 2003. All of the buckles and straps are adjustable so you can cinch it up how you want. Down, button it. We've got Alexander McQueen from Plato's Atlantis, which was one of his last shows before he died. Finding it in like this condition. What else? We've got the 60s Lily Pulitzer dress. Yeah, it's got really funky beets or radish print. Her stuff from then is like super collectible. It's hard to find in this condition, and people go crazy for vintage Lily. What else we got? Let's see. You already saw the race suit. Got some jerseys. I've got some really neat vintage jackets like this one with the spiral in the back, black and white. Then, right. Then it's got like the neon swirls on the front. Got a little cargo pocket on the sleeve. I do love all my vintage Coach bags up here. We've got Twins, got Michael Kors, we've got Brighton. All of it's quality made. It's stuff it was made to last. Oh yeah, these ones. They're Sperry in collaboration with a brand called Pleasures. It's a streetwear brand.
Oh, Pleasures. I've been to the store in Manhattan.
Yeah. I actually have another vest from them too. Let's grab that. Pleasures. It's Eastpak and Pleasures with the like cargo pockets. Store all your camera gear in there. What else we got? Got more Adidas Jeremy Scott. Love good little Adidas Jeremy Scott. The fur. The Monopoly LeBrons. Yeah. Pretty much it. Yeah.